Welcome to sunny, snowy, and always cold Montreal. We've got a beautiful day in store. So, what are you waiting for? You know, Paris and Rome are probably more romantic than Montreal, but the food's cheaper here. And so is the booze. People are pretty good too. Hey, coffee money.
Excuse me, I was wondering, is this fair trade?
Yeah, I'm really glad you asked, actually. If you don't mind. All of our
not at all.
coffee, everything here is provided by Flow Cert approved businesses. Do you know what Flow Cert is?
No.
All right, it's fine. Not a lot of people do, actually. But basically, you need to know that this coffee, is made without oppressing anyone.
Oh,
Which is
wow.
great.
That's really something. But I'm actually not talking about the coffee. I'm talking about the mug. Is the mug
Can we not
fair
please,
trade?
Please, really?
I assume that
You assumed. What did you assume? You assumed that because you put a sticker on your chest and around your cafe that you guys could advertise yourselves as paragons of social virtue? My friend, tell me, do you even know where this ceramic came from? Do you even know?
Sir, I am so sorry. You don't have to answer.
Pierre,
My friend
Pierre,
here
please, what are
is
you
just...
doing, man? Our illustrious waiter was just about to inform us. Stop cutting him off, you rude.
it's fine. We are committed to fair trade. Let's see. I didn't think that.
Oh, ding, 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 ding. You didn't think. That's exactly it. Nobody here thought. You are absolutely right. For the first time today, I bet. Just pour my coffee, guy.
I'm just trying to be the change I want to see in the world.
I like some coffee as well. Actually, it fits pot.
What?
I was just trying to have a slice of cake and a bit of coffee, but no, this guy, Mr. Chris, had to go another one of his pseudo-intellectual bullshit rants.
man.
Every time, man.
Why didn't you say something, sweetheart? Garçon, une barre de la gâteau apricot, s'il vous plaît.
Deux gâteaux.
What?
Une part deux gâteaux. You said deux la gâteau. Jesus, man, you've been here for 4 years and you've made 0 attempts.
Here,
Learning
it
French
doesn't
whatsoever.
matter, man. It doesn't matter.
It-
Poutine is poutine, okay? And what's this about pseudo-intellectual bullshit? Why are you offending me?
Like, you give two shits about social welfare or fair trade.
I happen to give all the shits in the world, man. I give so much about all that stuff. Dude, I wrote a 20-page paper on international fair trade practices and coffee exporting last semester, man.
You didn't? I know for a fact that you did not write that paper.
Okay, fine, Pierre. I didn't write a paper, man. You caught me. I'm guilty. It doesn't matter, Pierre. Stop being so sensitive, man. If the guy actually cared about fair trade, he would have informed me. He would have corrected me.
Oh, okay. So catching the waiter off guard on some trivial little detail about the goddamn ceramics somehow justifies your ruining stay. Is that what you're saying?
Let me put this in a way that you can understand, okay? It's all about honesty. It's about being true to yourself, being authentic. Okay, too many people walk around all day holding up ideals that they don't care about, that they don't believe in, that they don't understand, like the waiter and his sticker, man. Maybe he believes in fair trade, but Pierre, you ever consider that maybe he doesn't?
Maybe he wipes his ass with locally sourced toilet paper. Maybe he wears handmade scarves.
Exactly.
I'm being
Who
sarcastic.
knows? Whatever. Besides the
I'm
point,
kidding.
man. And the point is that he's wearing that fair trade sticker in this fair trade emporium, and he tells you exactly what he thinks that you want to hear, Pierre, because you're a stupid consumer, man. Oh, I love
aware.
fair trade. I want to make the world a better place. Blah, 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 blah. You take away the sticker, you take away the pretense, you take away the social bullshitting, what do you got left? You got a guy who's more concerned with how people perceive him than staying true to his own convictions, staying true to himself.
I don't know. I don't think you know anything about this guy. I don't know anything about this guy. You can't just sit here and generalize whatever.
Hey, no, you're right,
want.
you're right. Let me illustrate this for you in a way that you can understand. I need a piece of paper.
I got a notebook. Just wait.
Let's go back to grade 2, your prime, Pierre Lapompon.
What are you doing? I've got a notebook right here.
Dude, it doesn't matter, Pierre. Stop being so
just take that
sensitive. Stop being so sensitive, okay? It doesn't matter. It's nothing important. It's On the Road by Jack Kerouac, or as I like to call it,
It's
a
not
giant
even a
piece
book.
of shit, Pierre. You know how many people quote this shit on BuzzFeed who haven't even
BuzzFeed?
read it, man? Yeah, sometimes I read BuzzFeed. Oh my god, and now we're allowing Kerouac to fucking take us off track. Back to focus. The waiter. We know that he likes fair trade, right? But does he really like it, Pierre? That's what I'm asking. What is he like? What is he like internally, you know? What defines him at his core?
Maybe he moved here. Maybe he's from some small suburb and he just came to Montreal to find himself.
And that's
I don't
exactly
know.
the thing. He came to Montreal to find himself. People come to Montreal to find themselves. But really what they're looking for are friends, a group. He's looking for a group, and then they find the group, and then they adopt the mannerisms of the group, and then they become the group here. It's pathetic. And it's not just him, man. It's everyone. Look around. Everyone's wearing specific social uniforms. Okay. This is the waiter 2 years ago. Oh, no, you know what? Rather, 2 months ago. Devoid of particular convictions and self-inflicted labels. He's just like you and I, Pierre. Actually, he's more like you. He's a special case. He drinks beer. He jerks off. He likes things on Facebook. But does he really like them? You see what I'm saying?
Clear as mud.
Okay. Fast forward, present day. Waiter needs money. Oh, I need money. What am I gonna do? Cafe's hiring. Two people's interests combine. This guy gets a job at this cafe that supports fair trade. Suddenly he supports fair trade. What do you know? But does he actually believe in fair trade, Pierre? No, evidently not. He switches behavior just like you switch condoms, Pierre. And it's all driven by this need for external validation. In a year, he'd be fucking tripping on acid with elephants in India, not because he wants to transcend, but for the fucking Facebook likes, man. Where'd you get that book? Is that blueberry or apricot, man? Because it looks like blueberry, and I distinctly remember asking for apricot.
I'll take blueberry. I don't care that much.
Shut up. And it's like, you know, it's not just him, man. It's like this whole charade, pretending to be something we're not. It's like it's all airs, man. This idea that I've got to attenuate my words and behavior to appease the people in my social context, like. If this waiter actually wants to support fair trade because he likes it, then go ahead, buddy. But if he's only doing it because his fucking job mandates it, then fuck him, man. If I'm gonna support something, I'm gonna support it because I want to. Not so I could write some fucking inspirational Facebook post about how progressive and ahead I am about supporting some shit that I don't even care about, man.
All right, this is all fine. All of your drawings are wonderful, but consider this. Maybe the waiter and this cafe just just pretends to like fair trade. Maybe I'm just volunteering at the soup kitchen just because society is telling me it's a good thing to do.
Yes, Pierre, I sense
Wait,
a
shut the
lecture
fuck up.
coming in.
Shut the fuck up.
I love it when you get like this.
Maybe you're right. Maybe everyone that commits a charitable act is doing it for the wrong reasons, out of some diluted sense of pride that flows from society's pressure to look good rather than to actually be good, right? Is that what you're saying? But at least we're doing something to help people. What are you doing, Chris? Just sitting around in coffee shops, spending your parents' money, shitting on everyone?
First thing, Pierre, I don't give a fuck what people think about me, okay? I stay true to my own convictions. Second thing, Pierre, okay, I refuse to compromise my personality in order to ingratiate myself amongst fucking people who wouldn't accept me for who I truly am. If I'm gonna do a charitable act, if Chris is gonna do a charitable act, I'm gonna do it because I actually want to, okay? Not so society can smile at me. Third thing, Pierre, does this make me an asshole? Yes. But unlike everybody else, at least I got the balls to admit it. Oh, and as for being an upstanding member of society, Pierre, I'll do that right now by throwing this piece of shit out in the garbage.
Don't throw that. Yo, it's not your book. You can't.
Hey, excuse me. Are you throwing that book away?
No, I'm not.
On the road? I just read it. What do you think?
I love this book. I thought the way that Kerouac captures the whole range of human experience to be so genuine and inspiring, just riveting, really.
Really?
Changed my life, yeah.
Personally, I find Kerouac to be incredibly self-indulgent in his meandering and pretentious glorification of post-war beat wanderlust. But, you know, to each his own.
You know, life in Montreal can be stressful sometimes, but that's what music's for.
Bonjour Hi.
Est-ce que je peux avoir un café, s'il te plaît?
Un café, ouais, bien sûr. $2,25.
Ouais.
T'as pas de carte ou de... Non?
Excuse.
I didn't fucking do anything. I don't even understand why we're having this argument.
You don't understand what you did?
Isn't it pretty fucking apparent we wouldn't have to have this goddamn talk? I'm so
God.
tired of having the same fucking discussion.
you develop a relationship with every city you experience. And, like people, cities walk in and out of our lives. I just wasn't quite ready for Montreal to waltz out of mine. Getting to know a city, like the start of any friendship, you begin with first impressions. The main streets, the big landmarks, the touristy, surface stuff. Montreal was the one your mother warned you about. Skin was tattooed in street art, and it stayed up a little too late drinking. But with its subtle charms, franglais expressions, and European flair, I'd grown to adore it. After first impressions comes personality. Personality is the pulse of a tam-tam's crowd. It's the snug, muffled feel after a snowfall. The warm scent of a sesame bagel. Personality was what you discovered on a 3 a.m. tobogganing adventure.
Oh, 20 years from now, look me up if you're in town, and I hope that I'll have found something keeping me around. Now grab your picket sign. Show me what's on your mind. Don't ever fall in line. But if you can be kind, what about the things we said we'd explore? If we're leaving here, let's make sure to close the door. We can head to Saint Something, never been there before. We can go there together, never want more. We slept on the mountainside. We didn't worry about the time. And you said, enjoy the ride. To remember that there are no permanent divides.
Montreal had this way of sneaking into the cracks and crevices of our hearts and settling there, quite permanently. Montreal was my best friend, with chemistry. And I knew we'd cross paths again someday. I'll be back, Montreal. And until then, bonjour hi to the next chapter.
Welcome to sunny, snowy, and always cold Montreal. We've got a beautiful day in store. So, what are you waiting for?
Parents moved to the river on the west coast, 4,000 feet with views of only trees. And I have a brother, but I haven't spoken to him lately. But he's on my mind all the time, and I hope to God he's doing fine. Spent the whole last summer in a dark room with the radio up high to drown out all the silence. But when you're still young, I guess you can't afford to still support your own ideals with concrete beats but faulty logic. I quoted the poet every day and used his words to delay doing what I said I would do. With my coat on, I drive away, headlights on, they illuminate the road I've avoided so many times. Is it true that life takes place in cycles? 'Cause if it were her, it wouldn't sound too absurd. 'Cause I often feel like I'm back at the starting line, and everything that I have here is impermanent, yet still perfect. Whose standards shall we live by? Our families, our communities, nationalities. Our families, our communities, nationalities, or our own. The poet every day used his words to delay doing what I said I would do. With my coat on, I drive away, headlights on, they illuminate the road I've avoided so many times. My coat on, I drive away, headlights on, they illuminate the road I've avoided so many times.